All right, good morning, y'all. This is an early video, so if I look stupid or sound stupid, my apologies. I just woke up. But had to acknowledge the Alfred Morris thing. Alfred Morris is a Dallas Cowboy. Whee! Okay, what's it mean? And who's going to blink first, I think, is what matters. Between Jerry and Steven and Ezekiel Elliott, who blinks first? And I think it's got to be Zeke. Here's our problem right now, gentlemen. Here's our problem. Our problem is that, first of all, we're setting a bad precedent if we let a guy hold out. Actually, you know what? That's second of all. Let me go backwards. Because first of all is the salary cap is the real enemy. The salary cap is what has us in the media, or at least me, because I'm way into team building, right? I want to build the perfect team. I want to spend the money in the right way because the salary cap exists, which ends up putting me in people's pockets. I don't want to be in people's pockets. I want Ezekiel Elliott to be filthy rich and have all the money. But then we got to talk about the right way to spend with a salary cap in the NFL because he plays running back, right? So who's going to blink first? Zeke's going to blink. He's got to, because he's the one that if he doesn't report, the year doesn't count. The Cowboys are in a spot where if you give in to Zeke, you're setting yourself up for saying, okay, with 2 years left on your deal, you can hold out from our training camp and we'll give in and give you your money. So I think just that part alone, before we even talk about how many dollars are we going to give the guy, that's dangerous business if you're a team and now your other good players are like, holy cow, I can hold out with 2 years left and go get that new contract, and they'll fold. And again, if you think you're that important to the team, and a lot of people do think he's that important to the Cowboys, and watching Kellen Moore's offense these first few days, I'd love to see Zeke in it. I'd love to see Zeke in this and then revisit the dollar amount that he's worth. But the whole world is mad at the Rams for that contract they gave Gurley. The real value in running backs is how good are you in the receiving game, and we've got to see that from Zeke before you give him the big money. For him, it's tough. I get it. You're a running back, and you want your money as soon as you can get it because teams are going to run you into the ground, and then teams are going to stop being interested in you. That's just what teams do to running backs. That's the reality of running back now, so I totally get it from his perspective. But he's the one that's going to have to blink. The Alfred Morris thing, sure, does it threaten Zeke? No. But is it Jerry having fun? Probably. I think Jerry loves this. Jerry loves this. It doesn't matter that Zeke's not here today. It won't matter a week from now. 3 and 4 weeks from now is when it'll matter. And Jerry loves the negotiating. He loves this stuff. I think he loves this. Alfred Morris, I don't think they won't really roll into the season with the guys that they have. They're not really going to lean on a 30-year-old, even though he got 5 yards per carry last year. But Alfred Morris, that might be bad news for Mike Weber, not for Zeke. That's bad news for Mike Weber. Might be bad news for Darius Jackson. But anyway, I got to go. G-Bag Nation's got to get going. We'll see who blinks first, but it's got to be Zeke. It's got to be. Love you. See you. 105.3 The Fan. Hit the subscribe button here. I love you, and we'll see you in just a bit.